I can't do it. We'll do it live. Do it live! I'll write it and we'll do it live!
Mister, will you please wake up?
Grant where that jump shot's off. Long rebound run down by Hodges, and here's the King. That's a three.
This is Snowman in the Morning.
Hey, this promises to be fun.
Oh, yeah.
Can't wait.
Are you kidding me? Do you believe it?
Rolling on a Tuesday. The Tuesday edition of Snowman in the Morning coming to you live on your video screen as well as on SDM, Sportsnet, and Real Wise Radio. Good morning, everybody. Snowman is here. Cole Johnson in just a second, and I lost my camera. This is what usually happens when I don't have all the materials I need, but I do have them. We got quite a few things on the docket this morning, including oh, good morning, Sig Diggy, on with us already. Including the fallout of DeShaun Watson. Now that he has not criminally been charged, what's the NFL going to do? And that's the question that should be on everybody's mind, especially those in Cleveland. Why am I mentioning Cleveland? Because, in case you don't know, DeShaun Watson has been traded to the Cleveland Browns. And he's getting a 5-year, $230 million contract. So all of that for what? 2 games? Because in case you don't remember, he does have an injury history, part 1. And part 2, the NFL has still yet to make its ruling on what has now become civil cases of sexual harassment against DeShaun Watson. And as I take a drink and I wait for my partner, what do you guys think? Follow us here on YouTube, on S3 TV, and tweet the show at official SITM and let us know what you think. Because I'll tell you what, I have always made this opinion, and I'm going to continue to make this opinion. DeShaun Watson is about to get hammered by the NFL. Why do I think that? Because of a little phrase we like to call conduct detrimental to the league. I mean, never mind conduct detrimental to the team, because I think the Houston Texans orchestrated it. I really believe that the Houston Texans orchestrated this whole thing after DeShaun politely said, I want out of Houston. And since then, since he has said, I want out of Houston, all hell has broken loose in Texas. And I feel for the young man. I really do. But the problem is, and no, I beg your pardon, no one wants to mention this aloud. He put himself in that situation by seeking massages on Instagram. Think about that. Seeking massages on Instagram. Now, I know you can find a lot on Instagram. Don't get it twisted. But if you were seeking a massage, DeShaun Watson, you had access to the team facilities. If it was work related, and I say if it was, I truly mean if it was work related. I'm going to make an adjustment here. If it was work related, and work meaning your workout or whatever you have to do, then yeah, you can go ahead and request a massage from the team masseuse. But with all these reports coming out, and I know a lot have come out before, and a lot of people are going to gloss over and realize the fact that he hasn't been charged criminally. He will not be charged criminally. You didn't say much about the civil part of said lawsuits, and no one will, especially in a certain community, because they're so excited that, the trade has happened for DeShaun Watson, and a professional masseuse from a reputable establishment wasn't an option. Well, in this case, say Diggy, no. According to reports, no. And plus, you got. I'm just going to go ahead and do this and do it the right way, because this is probably one of the most unpopular opinions, if I can find its opening, that I've ever had. As a matter of fact, you know what? I'm going to do something I haven't done in a long time. I'm going to do something like this. Snowman's take is this. DeShaun, you put yourself in that situation, and now the NFL is going to smash you. If the reports coming out, if the reports on the civil lawsuits are true, that you were being lewd and basically stupid, and Sick Diggy brings up a very good question. Was the person even licensed? Were you just trying to get girls on Instagram, DeShaun, and didn't think this would come out, considering the fact you were the face of a franchise? You were the face of the franchise. For the longest time, you were the face of the franchise. Say it with me. You, DeShaun Watson, were the face of the franchise, and now are expected to be the face of another franchise, which ain't going to work, because Roger Goodell and the NFL are going to bring the hammer. As I'm waiting for Cole Johnson to come in, I told people, including my partner, they're going to take away a full year, which means it would be 2 years since DeShaun Watson has hit the field. 2 years. I believe this is going to be a full year ban for DeShaun Watson. I believe that DeShaun is going to lose an entire season because the NFL is going to make an example out of him. And you know how people in our community will respond? Oh, they're going after a black man. No, they're going after a man who made stupid decisions. Let me say that again. They're not going after a black man. They're going after a player/man who made stupid decisions in terms of trying to get a massage. DeShaun, you're a young man, okay? And you're slated to be the face of another franchise. And they will make you the face of the franchise, just like they tried to do for Baker Mayfield, and it backfired. Hell, Baker Mayfield has more progressive commercials than touchdowns the last 2 years. But they are making you the face of the franchise. And Robert Cobb, I give you credit. You called this from the beginning that Cleveland would be the destination for DeShaun Watson. Yeah. It's the destination, all right. But when will he see the field? Because he's not going to see it this year. I'm sorry. He's just not going to see the field this year. For the simplest of reasons, I mentioned it before, conduct detrimental to the league. Never mind the team, because the Houston Texans aren't going to weigh in on this. The Texans started this mess. I'm trying to be good this morning. The Texans started this mess. And the NFL is going to be the one that concludes it. The Texans started this mess when DeShaun Watson, their face of the franchise, said, I want out. When the face of the franchise says he wants out, problem. Big problem. And it's the Texans' fault that he wants out. It's the Texans' fault that he wants out. Why is it the Texans' fault that he wants out? For the simplest of reasons, they didn't give him enough weapons to win after that AFC divisional appearance against Kansas City when they were up 24-0. 24-0. And they blew it. And they wound up losing 51-34 or 51-31. So you're up 24-0. 24-0. And you can't close that deal? Really? You're up 24-0. And you allow Kansas City 28 unanswered points. Hell, if you want to stretch it out between the second and the third quarter, 41 unanswered points. 41 unanswered points. And because of that, and the year followed, especially when you're dealing with Bill O'Brien, DeShaun Watson wants out. Part of me can't blame him. Part of me cannot blame him. But he then puts himself in a situation where, even though I believe in my heart the Texans concocted this situation and they were sitting on this for a while, they did nothing about it. So the Texans should be held culpable also. The Houston Texans, listen to me again, they started all this ish and did nothing. And they're not being held accountable along with DeShaun Watson. What is wrong with this picture? Yes, DeShaun Watson should be held accountable, and the NFL is going to see where that happens. But what about the Houston Texans? Are they going to be held accountable for starting all this? And I don't mean just costing them draft picks or what have you. Are they going to do this? Is the NFL going to handle this the right way? And not only smack DeShaun Watson, but smack the Houston Texans. And they should smack the Houston Texans with a ban of some sort. Don't know what, but there should be a ban of some sort. I believe they were blackmailing him, Sick. I believe in my heart they were blackmailing him. Either you stay or we'll release this. In some kind of way, we'll release this, and there's nothing you can do about it. Well, he maintained his innocence, and I'm glad he was found innocent. Don't get me wrong. I'm glad he was found innocent criminally. Civilly, it's going to cost you some money, and it's probably going to cost you 17 games that you were looking forward to playing, getting back on the field. DeShaun, I feel for you, but at the same time, you did this to yourself. Remember, my dad taught me this, Cole's dad taught him this, and my friend Derek put it in a way that it should be. Rule 115-2, CYA, cover your ass. That's Snowman's take. What's yours? Now I got to take a break and wait for my partner. And when y'all get back, we got more stuff for you. Snowman in the Morning live on the On Tap Podcast Network, BS3 TV, as well as the SDM Sports Network and Real Wise Radio. Back in a flash.